I played college football 26 early, and here's what I learned in the full beta. Watch closely because I've spent hours breaking down teams, breaking down playbooks, going into detail, and I will let you know everything. I will go over 5 pros, I'll go over 5 cons, and at the end of the video, I will let you know if it's worth it to buy the game. Now, in the background, it is the college football trailer because we can't put no gameplay out due to EA rules. It is a closed beta. And also, if you don't have a beta code, I'm gonna give away a few in the comments. Just comment beta code. Make sure you like the video and subscribe because I'm only gonna give it away to subscribers who like it. So first, starting off with the first pro, we're gonna go defense. Now, we're gonna go over the first pro that I found, which is defense. Man, defense is on a whole nother level. I don't know if it's too good, but this is what we asked for though, because at the beginning of the last year, a lot of people was complaining that you couldn't stop nobody. Now, man, it is a different breed. It's a different breed for sure. The block shedding is tuned up. I don't know if they tuned it up to the max, but the D-line is shedding crazy. Even the cornerbacks are shedding the receiver block. Like if you throw RPO or if you run the ball, they're shedding crazy. They're fast. Their reaction faster. If you throw the ball up, they're turning quick. They're turning quick, man. It's way better than last year defensively. That's the first thing I noticed. So that is going to be the first pro we're going to go over. Now, unfortunately, there are going to be cons. I mean, it is a beta, so we're going to go over the first con. The first con, which kind of disappointed me, I'm not going to lie, kind of disappointed me, is the O-line logic. I played a few games, and I see my O-lineman doing this, just freezing out of nowhere. We're going to go over the meta further down in the video, but yeah, the O-line logic might still be kind of broken. It hurts me to say that because EA did have a lot of time to fix that. The O-line logic been broken for a minute. So that is the first con. Now, the second pro is a totally new field. New scoreboard, the plays look different. The game just feels smooth. It's like a totally new field. Like there's a clear difference between playing college football 25 and playing college football 26 in my opinion. And I know that's big for a lot of people because a lot of people don't want to play the same game. It's a totally new field. Once again, scoreboard, dynasty, the home screens, everything looks different. It's new, and it's new and fresh. Coming into the con number 2 now, a lot of people might not know about this, but if you put your opponent on an out route in college football 25, it kind of turns into a speed out. And that was one of the best routes in the game to be man, to be cover 4, be cover 3. This year, I didn't see any speed outs, and it still can be a beta. A lot of things can be changed, but when I put my outside receiver on an out route, they just did a regular out route. They didn't do a speed out. So that kind of hurt me a little bit. But the thing is, the out route was getting open, but it was nothing like that speed out because, like I said, defense is tuned up this year. So you're going to need all of them routes that you was getting last year to beat man coverage, beat cover 3, or beat anything. Number 3, we're going to go over dynasty. Now, last year, in my opinion, dynasty, it didn't work out the way I wanted to because I host dynasties, I host CFMs. We did a buy-in for the dynasty last year, and then you couldn't edit players. You couldn't turn off the home field advantage. This year, it looks like you can edit a bit more. It's a bit more free. And there's different things you can do in the game when you're in a dynasty game that you can't do in a regular game. Kind of like putting players on restrictions, like how long they could play, how many minutes they could play, how many snaps they could play. Like, it was pretty cool. There's a lot of different things with dynasty. I'm very excited for that this year. Coming in at con number 3, now, I did try a lot of off-meta stuff, and I did try a lot of meta stuff from college football 25 to see how it works in 26, just to, you know what I'm saying, get a feel for the game. And unfortunately, a lot of the meta stuff did work, but it's still the beta. So once again, it is the beta. We got to think about that. They want our feedback this year, so we're going to push out the feedback. So hopefully they can try to change things up because I was in normal Y up close. If y'all know anything about college football at Madden last year, normal Y up close, obviously the best formation in the game. It was crazy. It was broken. Now, it's not as broken, which is because the defense is a lot better, but a lot of the players are the same. And on defense, loop blitzing. Let's get into this because I know a lot of y'all was talking about, oh, loop blitz is gonna be nothing in college football 26 and Madden 26. Y'all loopers got no chance. Well, look, I'm sorry to tell you this. I got some bad news for you, Brody. Looping still works, and I know y'all gonna be like, okay, so why are you looping in the beta? It's because I'm trying things out just to see what they fix significantly. Because They did probably fix a lot of little things. Like I said, like the graphics look better, scoreboard look better, kick meter look better. A lot of my following is huge gameplay people because we want to see gameplay. We want to see things that makes the game feel smoother. And Loop Blitz, I ain't gonna lie, it didn't work consistently, but it did work a few times. It's hard to explain. So hopefully they can take Loop Blitz completely out the game before the game came out. I seen a few times the O-line picked it up, but sometimes they didn't, man. It's always that sometimes, because say it'd be 2nd and 10, you get Loop Blitz, now it's 3rd and 17. And at that point, you might as well throw the controller rage or something. I don't know. Coming in at pro number 4, I kind of touched up on this at the beginning of the video. Pursuit angles are amazing. Now, playing last year, playing against Juckins, you had no chance. I'm sorry to say that. You could have been the best player in the world. You could have been Henry. You could have been way better than Henry and still couldn't stop somebody coming out of Wildcat using the D-line. Look, that's all I got to say, because last year, pursuit angles were so bad. You do a spin, you're gone. They're running over here, your dude's coming over here. Like, it makes no sense. But this year, man, the pursuit angles are so good. It felt like I was playing a different game. Like, I'm not just gonna say that just because it's a new game. The pursuit angles, it was like, hold on, bro. They tuned some stuff up. This feels like the older Madden. I don't know if pursuit angles were ever good, but they're definitely 100% better than last year. That's something I definitely had to speak about. Finally, I'm gonna give EA some props. I'm gonna finally give EA some props because I know I've been a little harsh in this video, but yeah, pursuit angle, they tough. Now, con number 4 I had, some of y'all might like this because it all depends what type of player you are. I'm not a simulation player, I'm a competitive player. We have home field advantage. Now, it's still kind of broken. I ain't gonna lie, I was using Ohio State, I was getting glitchy with the home field advantage. It's not as bad as last year, but it's still there. And I know that's part of college though, which I kind of understand. It's part of college football. So I'm not too mad about that. But at the same time, it's still crazy because my opponent had question marks on his head and stuff. And look, that's gonna play a huge part in Dynasty. Coming in at number 5, this has something to do with the kind of the pursuit angles a little bit, but it's better movement. It's smoother. Now, this is not pursuit angles. I'm not talking about defense. I'm just talking about when you have the ball. You know, sometimes in NCAA 25, when you catch the ball, they kind of stop a little bit and they start running. On this one, they just keep running. It's like very, very smooth, and the animations are a lot better when you fall forward. It's way smoother. Yeah, it's way smoother for sure, because that's one thing I'll say they got right this year, the smoothness, because last year was kind of clunky. It was kind of clunky last year, but it was the first year in college football, so seeing that is way smoother, I'm excited for that because it feels like we're playing college football 25, but just boosted up to the max. Like, everything that needed to be fixed, movement-wise, was fixed, and I'll say that for sure. They did their thing with the movement. Coming in at number 5, now this is another gameplay thing. Now, once again, if you want to ask me more simulation questions, like about the jerseys, coaches, teams, ask me them in the comments, and I'll literally play the game and let you know. Like, if y'all say something about, was this on Texas State, I'm gonna go look, I'm gonna comment, I'm gonna reply to y'all. So if you have any questions about the game, let me know. I usually reply to everybody in the comments. I've been doing that for like 2-3 years. I reply to literally everybody. But coming at the final con, we have man coverage. Now, it's good. Now, I don't know how y'all feel about that, because a lot of people did want defense to be good, but man coverage is too good. Like, that's the difference. Like, you do a zig, and they don't get open, even if you got platinum cutter. Like, it's real good. That's kind of scary. That's kind of scary because I know when the new game come out, everybody got the new card, and we playing press man. That's kind of scary. But again, it's like night and day from college football 25. The college football 25 was so offensively. This game looking so defensively. But it all depends what you want. Do you want to move the ball? Do you want it to be hard to move the ball? I mean, everybody's gonna complain. So it really doesn't matter what EA does at this point. If it's a defensive game, people are going to say, oh, people just sitting in man coverage with stock defense, they're not good. If it's offensive game, people are going to say, oh, he's just doing this because it's an offensive game. He couldn't score in the other matches. So it's like, you got to adjust. You got to adjust no matter what game. Every game got a meta. I'm looking at COD right now. COD got a meta. I know it's not Call of Duty, but You know what I'm saying? I got off topic a little bit, but buy the game, yes, 100%. If you like college football 25, you're gonna love this. They didn't mess nothing up in this beta. Everything that needed to be tuned got tuned up a little bit, and honestly, it's better than college football 25 just from the beta, and that's only the beta. So I can imagine the full game, and I'm not gonna sit here and cap because I actually got hands-on experience. So once again, let me know y'all feedback. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Comment beta code if you want that, and I can try to get that to y'all. Keep God first, keep grinding, and I'm out, GOATs. Peace.